Imagine being born in 2025. Your DNA could be edited before you even take your first breath. Today, we're diving into CRISPR, the revolutionary gene editing tool that might make genetic diseases vanish forever. But here's the catch. This power comes with enormous ethical dilemmas, scientific risks, and questions that could redefine what it means to be human. Let's start with the basics. CRISPR isn't just a lab buzzword. It's a tool stolen from bacteria. Yes, the same bacteria in your gut right now. These microbes use CRISPR like an immune system to remember and slice up invading viruses. Scientists repurposed this system into molecular scissors that can cut and paste DNA with precision. Think of it as a find and replace tool for the genetic code. Want to cure sickle cell anemia? Delete a cancer risk gene? CRISPR can do that. By 2025, it might even be used to edit embryos, ensuring babies are born without inherited diseases. But editing human embryos isn't just science fiction anymore. It's a reality that's already sparked global outrage. Let's rewind to 2018, when a Chinese scientist named He Jiankui shocked the world by announcing the birth of the first CRISPR-edited babies. He claimed he'd made them resistant to HIV, but the experiment was riddled with ethical violations and sloppy science. The backlash was instant. Scientists called it reckless. Governments scrambled to tighten regulations. But the Pandora's box was already open. The big question now is, should we edit human embryos at all? Let's break down the risks. First, unintended consequences. CRISPR isn't perfect. It can accidentally edit the wrong genes, creating new mutations or even new diseases. Second, mosaicism, where some cells get edited and others don't, leading to unpredictable health issues. And third, the societal nightmare of designer babies. If only the wealthy can afford genetic upgrades, we could see a new era of inequality, where some kids are born with edited genes for intelligence, athleticism, or beauty, while others are left behind. But before we write off CRISPR as too dangerous, let's talk about the breakthroughs that could make it safer, and why 2025 might be a turning point. In the last 2 years, scientists have developed base editing, a new CRISPR upgrade that swaps individual DNA letters without cutting the entire strand. It's like using a pencil instead of scissors, far more precise. Even more groundbreaking? Researchers can now edit dozens of genes at once in a single embryo. Imagine erasing not just one genetic disease, but an entire family history of cancer, Alzheimer's, or blindness. For a child born in 2025, this could mean a life free of genetic suffering. But here's the catch. We still don't know the long-term effects. What if these edits cause unforeseen issues later in life? What if they alter human evolution in ways we can't predict? That's where the ethical firestorm ignites. Who gets to decide which genes are good or bad? Should parents have the right to edit their child's traits? And how do we prevent this technology from being abused? The United Nations and governments worldwide are racing to set rules, but science moves faster than policy. Meanwhile, companies are already offering CRISPR-based therapies for rare diseases at astronomical costs. This isn't just about medicine. It's about power, equity, and the future of our species. So, are we ready for this? Let's be honest, CRISPR is a double-edged sword. On one side, it's a beacon of hope for millions of families facing genetic disorders. On the other, it's a tool that could deepen social divides or accidentally rewrite the human genome in ways we'll regret. By 2025, this technology could be mainstream, or it could be locked down tighter than nuclear codes. The answer depends on us. How much risk are we willing to accept? How much inequality are we willing to tolerate? And what does it mean to play God when we're literally rewriting the code of life? If you're feeling uneasy, you're not alone. This isn't just a scientific debate, it's a philosophical one. What makes us human? Is it our imperfections, our DNA, or our ability to choose how we evolve? CRISPR forces us to confront these questions head-on. And while I don't have all the answers, here's what I do know. The future is coming faster than we think. By 2025, the first CRISPR-edited generation could be entering the world. Their lives and ours will depend on the choices we make today. So, what do you think? Should we edit human embryos to eliminate disease? Or is the risk too great? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone. And if you're fascinated by the future of humanity, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Coming up, AI-designed babies and lab-grown organs. Until then, stay curious and remember, the future isn't just something that happens, we're building it right now.